Alrighty, I'm super bummed because this is actually the second time I will be filming this intro for this video. So if my shirt changes halfway through the video, you know why. I wanted to talk about creativity and how you can incorporate more creativity into your daily life. And I'm doing this while working on a painting. And I would love to show you guys what the painting looks like. However, I am going to wait because this is actually a gift for a friend. It is a surprise and I don't want to reveal it just in case I post this video before I reveal it to my friend. So in order to avoid any potential spoilers, I'm not going to show you the painting in this video. However, I will show you guys when it's done in another video. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, what are some cool ways you can incorporate more creativity into your daily life? Just a tiny bit of background on me. I am an artist. I was born an artist. I have always been drawn to drawing and sketching and painting. That's definitely my comfort medium and my medium of choice. However, I have dabbled in many different mediums and forms of art. Being creative is a really broad term, which is amazing because it can apply to so many different types of people. You can be creative in the way that you solve problems or the way that you look at situations or different angles of life and of the world. Playing games with yourself day to day, making mundane things more fun and enjoyable, that's a form of creativity in itself. Something that I have found that has really helped to spark my creativity, especially when I'm going through a block or a lull in my creative flow, is picking up a journal or a piece of paper and a pen, writing down my thoughts, and sometimes I answer a question, sometimes I just ramble and get it on paper. But I find that the physical act of writing down what's going on internally is a really great way to initially open up the door so you can begin to flow more creatively in your day-to-day life. Now, there are so many different ways to incorporate creativity into your daily life, whether it's expressing yourself through physical movement, the way you move about in the world, the way you present yourself. Whatever way you like to express your creativity is amazing. As long as it feels good to you and you're feeling a sense of flow and enjoyment, that's really all that matters. Now, what are some examples of some ways that you can express yourself creatively in your daily life? Well, as I mentioned before, journaling is a great way to get started. Writing of any sort is an excellent way to get started. Even recording yourself on your phone, recording little voice notes or little songs or lyrics that pop into your head. Doing anything with your hands, whether it's scrapbooking or drawing or painting, photography, videography, even editing videography. Art can be incredibly healing in many ways. Another way that I like to express myself creatively, that I find incredibly healing and helpful, mentally and physically and emotionally, is dancing. I love to dance, whether that's going out and dancing in public with a group of people, or whether that is simply putting on my headphones and dancing in my room just by myself for fun, just for the sake of dancing. It's a really fun way for me to creatively express and move energy through my body. It helps with depression a lot. It's a fun and fluid way to express yourself, and it doesn't need to have any kind of rules to it. Another way that you can incorporate more creativity into your life is through hair and makeup and outfit. The way you express yourself through your appearance can be super, super fun. And it also is a very fun way to impact the lives of others. Just as you're moving about your day, people might take notice of interesting colors or patterns or textures on your outfit, or if you have your hair colored or cut or styled in a really unique, interesting way. I love seeing people get creative with makeup, whether that's glitter, whether that's cool eyeliner, whether that's drawing little designs. Like sometimes I've seen people do little sparkles across their nose as freckles or things like that. Decorating with jewelry, bracelets, earrings, necklaces. Of course, there's also playing instruments or creating remixes. Listening to music even can be a form of expressing yourself creatively, because one thing I love to do as well, sing in the car. Making sure to take time in your daily life to incorporate a form of creativity, no matter what your medium of creativity or art is, helps to add to a overall happier, healthier lifestyle. This attracts more unique and creative individuals to you. It also really shares inspiration with the world. The other day I was with a friend and I went out and I went to an open studio of ceramics, and I got to see creative expression and beautiful artwork made in the form of ceramics and clay. And that's something that I don't have a ton of experience with or a ton of expertise in myself. However, seeing the way that people have created beautiful art in ceramic pieces was really inspiring. It's truly inspiring. It makes me want to take a class, makes me want to learn how to do it, and it also inspires me to get up and work on my own craft, because that really is where I find a lot of joy being. Some common things that may stop you or may get in your way are negative thoughts and feelings of, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, it doesn't matter what I do because it's gonna look like crap anyway. Thoughts like that are all too familiar to any creative, artistic individual, and I totally understand that. But think about this. If you sit around and you never create anything, you won't ever have anything to look back on and be proud that you even tried or even did something. And not only that, you have no idea who your art is really going to touch, inspire, and impact. If you never made it, the viewer of your art may never have felt that kind of inspiration or that kind of connection, like somebody truly understands them. Art is subjective. It's not going to be good to everyone, and it doesn't even have to be perfect to you. I saw a really cool TikTok where a woman was expressing how people get really caught up in their heads and they ask, am I an artist? But really what they should be differentiating is, am I going to market my art and sell it? Not, am I an artist? Because that's something you are innately born with and that's part of who you are and it can't be taken from you. It's just who you are. But really what people get hung up on is, are they going to sell their art? Are they going to make a living on their art? Are they going to market and brand their art? And that's a totally different side of the coin. So sometimes it's just about relieving pressure in order to make space for you to create. Maybe you're applying a lot of pressure in your mind about why your art has to look a certain way so you can sell it, so you can make money, so you can continue to create. Well, maybe don't think about it from the perspective of you have to sell this in order to create art. Just make it because it's important to you, because you like it, because you enjoy the process of doing it. Resistance is definitely a complex force that comes with a lot of creative individuals. I don't think there's a single individual on this planet who is creative and expressive who does not struggle with resistance in some form or another. It's easy to just say, just get up and do it anyway, just work through those creative blocks, but in practice, it's actually quite challenging. It's almost like a heavy force that is pressing on you, and it makes you not want to get up and not want to move and not want to create. There is a book that I really love, and I have recommended this book to many people, and it's The War of Art. Not the Art of War, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. This book is written from the perspective of a writer because the author of the book is a writer, but it can apply to any creative person in any creative medium. It's all about working through the resistance and the creative blocks that you have in order to be a more, I guess, successful artist. And I like to see successful artist as somebody that is able to create art consistently whenever they want to, with little resistance standing in their way to actually stop them from doing it. So I hope you feel inspired to express creativity through yourself and incorporate more art into your life. I promise you, you will definitely feel happier, you will definitely feel lighter, you will feel more colorful, you will feel more inspired, and you are definitely going to positively impact the people around you. I will definitely be sure to share my painting with you guys when it's ready and when my friend has received it so I don't spoil the surprise. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, a wonderful week ahead, and remember to stay grounded, my friends.